I don't always play hack and slash games, but when I do, it's Devil May Cry.
Still looking for a second chance, but you will never become my man. I just will your makes me stronger. Get life that craves the hunger. Feeling our quest for life. Until the end, judgment nice.
You seem to be in a bad mood.
Dante.
So, my mother's amulet is the key that unlocks the door to the demon world. Good plan, Pop.
Just the opposite, actually. Originally, it was the key to the demon world, but was given to humans as a gift.
It doesn't matter to me one way or the other. More importantly, I've come all this way. I'm sure you have time for one more game, right?
Why not? After all, we share the same blood. I'll just use more of yours to undo Daddy's little spell.
So, you want a piece of me, literally? Okay, bro. Come and get it, if you can.
Welcome to the Douchebag News Station, where the host of the show is a complete douchebag.
And with their host, Bob Arvis, and has a special guest for today, Dante.
Bob Arbus is a douchebag.
Yes.
Okay, let's enough with the act and get this series.
Let's get
Number 15 is, on this list is, in fact, Bob Arbus. And yes, this is from the reboot. I don't care if the amount of people hate it. I do, in fact, love this game very much.
Me too.
I do not see any flaws with this.
I don't see any flaws with this either.
Really, the only problem I have with this game is the Virgil's Downfall DLC, since Virgil can't double jump, and, well, it's too short.
Yeah.
Usually you'd expect 10 missions, but really they just had 7, and they only have like one boss.
Yeah. Kind of sad. But I still like being on Virgil. And here he is.
That is in fact his true form.
Yeah.
This is where the boss starts. In all honesty, when he says that, it just literally ticks me off.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, no.
Put a spin on this.
My personal view on the terrorists
Wow.
is that they are disgusting, degrading, ghastly, sleazy, purient, and generally nauseating. The worst of them is Dante. The whole world would benefit greatly by his non-existence.
I'm taking you off the air.
You think so? I wouldn't bet on it, you little shit.
Oh yeah, so yeah, you gotta take down cores, like, thing on the bottom, and so you can actually hack your way to pieces when
So you can
facing this boss.
Yep. So you can slice that SOB.
So yeah, you gotta keep on destroying them so you'll actually be able to damage Bob Arbus. And whenever you drop down one of his health bars,
You tear off his eye.
well actually you go right through it,
Oh yeah.
and you'll go into a fake news report, and you'll go back to previous.
And it's killing time.
And this is one of my favorite deaths.
Breaking news, Bob. You're fired.
Yep.
And when the D-Bag news reporter dies out, you will get a very special gift. You get
A penis.
freaking shuriken, which is so much better than any shuriken that the Naruto series could come up with.
Okay, bro. Come and get it, if you can.
Crap. This will be tough.
Sun clean up the his dad's mess, huh? Where have I heard this story before?
Yes, number 14 segment is in fact Beowulf himself. So yeah, this requires a lot of strategy, skills, and items. So if you have any of that, you'd be lucky. And you're going to need to master dodge. First he'll go unleashing his holy power, and then he goes freaking animal crazy. Then he throws a fit, and you have to dodge those pillar things he starts throwing at. He'll go even more animal crazy. And yes, items are in fact pretty mandatory. So yeah, you should get a lot of red orbs and purchase some items, skills and stuff, and all that, just for proper preparations for this boss.
Okay, bro. Come and get it. If you can.
It's just like the reboot. This is another game in the franchise which seems to get a lot of backlash, and yet I still enjoy this game from beginning to end. The music fit right, the characters fit right, the gameplay was a bit okay. I just love a lot of things about this game. Why does this game get a lot of backlash so much? It's like with the reboot, a lot of its backlash is pretty understandable, not very understandable. And there are actually some bosses that actually stick out more than the rest in this particular game. At least you actually have the option to play as other characters in this game, like Trish. You can actually play as Trish if you beat the game on hard mode on either disc. Isn't that great? Alright, now onward to the actual boss being presented.
What have we here?
Do you have to ask?
Maybe another time.
Oh man, is that Satan's little brother? Oh man, this will be fun! So the way he dies is pretty cool. I mean, it would fit the concept of
Okay, bro. Come and get it. If you can.
after killing upon hordes and hordes of demons throughout this apocalyptic carnival, you might as well in fact run before the hunter comes and destroys the place along with you. Even by first boss standards, this is pretty much one of the best first bosses I've ever seen in a video game.
Okay then. Fight.
The opponent is the hunter. And it's been hired by D-Bag Mundus
It's
to
working.
hunt down
Fight him now.
this version of Dante, and
Hunters are brutal fighters.
yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
In fact, I'm playing this on a Nephilim difficulty, in case you were wondering. So yeah, if you ever feel like fighting a first boss every once in a while, it's for you. Also, what tries doing that, make sure you use your guns to shoot them down and stuff. So I'll finally get down. And you'll be able to hack your way to pieces that even cause even more pain.
Over here.
And this is where he does one of his best moves. So overshadow the place, which will cause you to do a lot of dodging through his flying machete blades. It'll even change its trajectory. And yeah, you gotta master dodging just to avoid that. Well, not really master it, but just get the hang of it at least. This happens.
Game over. Son of who? Poor mother. I don't know my mother, but if you're calling me a son of a bitch, you wouldn't be the first. Okay, bro. Come and get it. If you can.
In Devil May Cry 2, there are in fact two stories to play through in this game. There's Dante's story and Lucia's story. On Dante's story, he keeps on traversing through pretty much everywhere he goes to pretty much take down Arius. While as for Lucia, she discovers her troubling origins. To put things explanatory, she was in fact a demon created by Arius, the main villain of this game.
Dante. Arius? It seems I have to finish him off myself.
To explain things in full detail, Arius has now lost every bit of humanity he has left, and now he's become a fully fledged demon merged with, partially merged with Argosax, the all-powerful, godly-like demon that he's been trying to revive. Meanwhile, nearly at the end of the game. I think he has a move that drains your health. I don't remember that much. He's a bit of a pushover, but he does put up a fight. Oh crap. Well, crap! That's freaking lasers! Does every boss in history have lasers? Man, it's like bullet hell. So yeah, this is what hurts it to be at a low spot on the list. Its final form isn't that impressive. Sure, it may be now an Argosax manifestation, but that doesn't excuse the fact that this boss is, well, disgusting.
Okay, bro. Come and get it. If you can.
I present to you the Ice Guardian Cerberus, the first major boss in the game.
Cerberus. Oh, he looked like I see it now. Hold on, he looked
I
like
like
an ice dragon.
I like the interpretation of Cerberus, Kid Icarus. That looks awesome. The Kid Icarus, Cerberus, that looks awesome. This one looks cool too. What? I like zombies.
Wow. I've never seen a talking mud before. You know, in a dog show, you definitely take first place. Easy, Fido. How about I take you out for a walk? Come in, talk, guys. Let's go.
I'm already counting.
I've always liked Greek mythology in games. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Floppy doesn't bump around. Even for first boss standards, like I've said about the hunter segment, this actually provides much more of a challenge. And it's actually much better than the stealth boss. You have icicles to dodge, along with some other projectiles, in fact, even control attacks. So yeah, you would have to use some simple dodging and aerial attacks, along with some gunfire. And in case you're wondering, I'm playing on the hard difficulty. Cerberus, however, is in fact a fun boss to fight. And just like I said about the Hunter, if you're looking for a first boss and want to enhance the difficulty a bit, this boss is for you.
Who knows? I'm not even sure myself.
Regardless, you have proved your strength. I acknowledge your ability. Take my soul and go forth. You have my blessing.
My favorite part of most Gatekeeper DMC bosses is that after you defeat them, you will gain their weapon form, and you'll use those weapons in battle throughout your journey. And in this case, we got nunchucks.
Yeah.
Feast before your eyes the very awesomeness of what these...
I am plugged your iPod, so it should be fully charged.
Okay, bro. Come and get it. If you can.
Oh, God. I absolutely hate the new Mundus. I don't see a redeeming feature about this egotistical, hypocritical prick of a character. And it adds a lot of build-up to his boss fight.
He looks like 1010.
Not to mention, you killed his son.
He looks like 10 from Dragon Ball Z. Because it looks like he has an eye on his head. Look at him.
That's his name. That's pronounced Tien.
Sorry. Well, anyway, he looks like Tien. Okay. He looks like Tien.
So yeah, the new Dante pretty much pisses off this horrific excuse of a villain. And yeah, and it pretty much leads to that.
Holy ballsacks.
You gotta be on your feet moving throughout the entirety of the game, this mission. Then you meet up with Virgil. They'll stun the big foe for you. Virgil!
Dante! Do something!
And then the devil trigger is activated. You'll be able to slow him down. At least he doesn't go up the Shadow Colossus levels of bosses. And now we're gonna yank the eye out.
You'll probably get puzzled.
Come on!
Because I knew you would get that.
It's nice to let out a lot of bit of anger, especially with something like this. Kapow! Right in the
A lot
face.
farther than
And you guys really lack to pay attention.
I'm paying attention. I'm watching, I'm seeing it.
Not to mention Virgil's that being a kind brother and actually saving Dante from falling to his death.
Why was he partying there?
And then we have the Shadow of the
This is
Colossus
merged with his
reject
physical body.
absorbing
he's
more and more power.
So if we kill his body, we kill
Haha,
Mundus.
get it. He's ugly and all, I get that. That's pretty funny, Brandon.
I'm surprised no one else came up with that joke.
Because nobody really thinks to make reference jokes of Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh crap. And the floor is lava and you have to make your way through the next platform. So yeah, Big and Ugly has, as a matter of fact, has 2 health bars. Why? Well, actually those 2 health bars actually represent his arms. The point is, you have to take out both of his arms in order to reach the main body. And you gotta be completely on your feet.
Oh, you're doing the mission.
Stop making that damn noise! I hate it! It bugs me a little.
Alright.
Okay, Brandon.
What?
You're gonna have to cut out screaming when I kill him.
Hey, do not get any violence. You're supposed to be paying attention.
I am.
So yeah, this guy provides a very tough fight. I gotta admit, even though I particularly hate this character, this boss fight is still at least fun. That's pretty much the only positive thing I can say about this guy. And I'm dead serious.
But me and my cousin played this,
Okay, bro. Come and get it. If you can.
After the battle with Mundus and he's destroyed, the world is getting more peaceful and opening a brighter future. In fact, the new Virgil actually seems to care about humanity's cause.
See this day.
He's actually a very likable character. A bit too likable, if you ask me.
Path is clear for us to rule.
What? You son of a bitch! All this time, you have setting up Dante and Cat to pretty much exterminate Mundus, destroy Limbo, just so you can rule the world? Oh my god. I don't care if it's a friendly type of rulership. Either way, dominating over humanity like a tyrant is still wrong.
It means you. It means humans.
You know what, I do not have much time to rant about how wrong it is to,
You're fighting for, not yours.
well, you know, how wrong it is for
Humans
what I
are
just
free.
explained.
They're like children. They need protection.
Sure, humans
Not just
can
from
be a
others, but
bit
from
dull.
themselves.
That doesn't mean you have to strip them away from their freedom.
You and I saved them? Who else? A human. Cat was useful, but
Okay, he's gained a lot
Cat
more
saved
dick
my
points.
life. Cat held out under torture to keep your existence a secret. Cat led us through the tower to Mundus's lair. We would have failed 20 times
So
over.
yeah, why I like this the new Dante a lot, because
If you can't see
something that a lot of people ignore is that the new Dante actually goes through a lot of character development, from an asshole to a completely caring person. And why do people ignore
I
that?
didn't help
Simply
you
don't
destroy Mundus so
play
that
the
you
game.
can take his place. I can't let you do this, Virgil. I can't let you stop me, brother.
Could you turn that down, Dallin?
Stand
Yeah, sorry.
aside.
Oh yeah, this would be the perfect setup for a final battle.
If you... So, whatever happens, if you lose or you win, either way.
Quiet.
I'm asking.
I love the song. It's called Empty.
It looks like there's about to be a little bit of a cowboy standoff at this part.
Yeah.
Except with swords.
They had guns.
The two sons of Sparta, two Nephilim, two brothers.
Whenever I
They each fight for different causes. This was obviously a perfect setup for a final battle. There's been a lot of build up to it, and let the final battle begin.
Whenever I think of Dante and his brother, I always think of the movie 300 in that one scene.
This is a little bit, I'm not sure how much difficulty it has. Maybe it's a little too harder than the final battle of Virgil and other games. Let's just see. So yeah, you gotta make your way through your fight against Virgil, and at the same time, you got to, well, make it through his defenses and pretty much dodge any particular move he throws at you. He throws at you, like the Summon Swords.
Now here's a good question. What happens? I know what happens if you win. Your character gets the better of the two, which one you choose. But what happens if you lose?
Nothing.
I wasn't sure if there's like a bad or a good ending.
There's just only one ending, like every other game.
I know, but heck, I have played a ton of Devil May Cry.
You can also shoot up the Summon Swords, so you at least have somewhat of an advantage.
Sorry, brother. Don't be.
What I always love in media is a traditional sword duel between two opponents. This does provide some good build-up and whatnot, including this one. They're just both fighting for what they think is right. And I pretty much like that from the boss. Also, you gotta use your chains exactly at the right time. And the fight gets more and more intense. And this... Wait, is this appropriate?
It's not too late. Yes, it is.
So yeah, Virgil is... this Virgil is clearly a bit more skillful than the classic Virgil. And I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for saying that. I just literally hate the audio.
At least it has audio.
And this is where he activates his Devil Trigger-ish move, where he in fact summons his own doppelganger, so that means double the trouble, obviously. And since this is Devil Trigger, he will in fact regenerate his health. Thankfully, if you do happen to hack away his doppelganger, you'll be able to gain more, increase more and more of your Devil Trigger gains, which allows you to activate the Devil Trigger mode. A lot more convenient. Ow! Yeah, I see that. You're tired. And also, unlike all the other bosses, you use your devil trigger to finish them off. In fact, the finale does in fact look epic. A lot. And you either want to kill Virgil or spare his life.
Oh, is that your choice?
No, it's what the player is pretty much thinking, but it doesn't really happen exactly that way. Stop thinking DMC games work like that.